resting face says I'm a, cause my resting place is another's wish. I can't smile for the sake of it, break more than just a little bit when they take the mic. My heart don't move like revolving doors, I wish I could lay it out on the...
This is Princess Pie representing for Reggae Britannia, and we are here with the stunning Cherri V. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Fine, your outfit is absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Both same to you, man.
Thank you. How do you feel to be at the Mobo Awards?
I'm really excited to be here. It's so nice to be acknowledged as an R&B and soul artist from the UK, and amongst such great talent and nominees. And I'm really looking forward to seeing who gets some awards tonight, and looking forward to performing tonight as well.
In terms of the current projects that you've been working on, and the music you've been putting out, talk to us about that.
I released a couple of singles this year. I'm going to perform one of them. It's called Leave Me Be. Definitely tackled some of the stereotypes that come along with being a black girl, and our facial expressions and just like us socially. And I feel that's resonated with a lot of people. So it's definitely a stand-up single for me for this year. So I'm going to do an acoustic version of that. And also next year I've got the first installment of one of my EP trilogies coming out in January called Brown Eyed Soul. So I'm looking forward to that.
Amazing. Just on the wonderful song of Leave Me Be, we had an interview quite recently with some young girls who were complaining about the fact they didn't feel free. They felt like they were living in a prison. They couldn't really be themselves, especially at school, being stereotyped by the teacher because maybe they had a particular facial expression when sort of speaking back to the teacher. What would be your advice to young up-and-coming black girls out there who feel like, I can't really be myself?
I just feel like it's always important to maintain and be polite and be, do you know what I mean, appreciative and everything. But it's important to realize that everybody is socially different. Everybody has different ways of socializing. Just because you're not the bubbliest person in the room, or you're not the person that laughs the loudest or like talks the loudest, doesn't make you any different from somebody else. It's just about embracing yourself and just getting comfortable with the social differences. Because I feel like sometimes in society, it's like if you're not that person who's like the life and soul of the party, then there's something wrong with you, and it's just not. Sometimes people are just more subdued and just kind of getting honed into who you are and just accepting that. And I know it's hard because I think the general consensus is like it's about fitting in, especially with that generation as well.
Especially with Instagram and all the rest of it that's been going on.
I do not envy being a teenager in that phase of my life. I do not. So it is hard. So you do have to look inwards and sometimes put down the social media and just kind of hang with your family and friends and just get back to being you.
You come across as an artist with a lot of confidence. You're obviously beautiful, but you have inner confidence as well. If there's a lot of young girls out there struggling with that, what would you say to them?
It's a journey. It's a journey. And I don't think I could have always stood here, 5-10 years ago feeling this way. So it is a journey of working with yourself, and it is work. It is, just realizing who you are and just being comfortable with your likes and dislikes and just knowing what your purpose is. I think once you find out what you really want to do in life, it adds another level to your happiness and your confidence. So just kind of just focusing on yourself and just being around like-minded people and just, trying to be a good person, man.
Amazing. Now, you've obviously had, put out great music there. You're on a wonderful journey. The music that you're doing at the moment is amazing. What would be your advice to people who say, look, I want to do what you're doing. I want to aspire to come to the Mobos or the Mobo Awards and stand here today. I know your journey hasn't been easy. What would you say to them very quickly?
Persistence is key. Always keep working on your craft, stay ready, and just use the tools that you have. Like for me, I really believe as an independent artist, my biggest tool is the internet. Whether that means me showcasing my talent, or whether that means putting out music, or just networking, use your biggest tools, stay ready, and just hone your craft, man. And
how have you managed to do that as an independent artist? Because a lot of our reggae artists out there manage themselves independently, because obviously in terms of the genre of reggae music, it's very hard as well, as you know. So how do you balance that?
Well, thankfully, I've been through stages of managing myself before, but thankfully I now have a team called 660 Music, and it's just about having that passion and belief behind me that I believe has propelled me to this level as well. So, I mean, I think the beauty of it is learning from the situations that you're in, because sometimes situations don't always last forever. Like, I've had major deals before, and while I was in a major deal situation, I learned from a lot of things from there, which I could apply to my independent journey. So it's sometimes a lot about being a sponge and doing your research. research. Like, Google is your friend and everything's at our fingertips, so you just kind of have to get out there and just see how you can work this industry for the best, for your benefit, really.
Amazing, Cherri. Thank you for speaking with us. But before you go, I want to know, who is your most influential or favourite reggae artist? Hard, right?
You know, the thing is, I don't want to say like the bait one that everybody says and like they're just coming to me. But I will have to, because I think in terms of the grand scheme of things, he has been the most influential, Bob Marley, in terms of politics and like love and just spreading good vibes. Definitely him, hands down. It's funny because I was having a conversation the other day about who the most influential artist has been throughout time, and his name always comes up. So,
and it has done throughout the night.
Yeah, and it's obviously filtering down to his kids and stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Amazing, Cherri. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you perform tonight.
Thank you so much.
Great stuff. Reggae Britannia.
Little guarded girl living in this hard shell, hiding behind the light. I'm scared about what I can't tell. I'm spent on tragedies that give me insecurity. So sorry if I don't come across like I'm here. Sorry if I don't come across like I'm here. Sorry if I don't come across like I'm here. When you turn frosty, feel our next way.